Hello everyone and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to talk about an object-oriented concept in Java, which is polymorphism. Polymorphism is a Greek word which means many shapes, and in this lecture we're going to explain what it really means in Java. So we're going to go ahead and create a new class. I'm going to call it vehicle. And we're going to create a subclass of vehicle. And we're going to call it car. So we're going to make vehicle superclass of car. So Eclipse will fill our extends keyword for us. Public class car extends vehicle. So we have a subclass and the superclass of the car class. So in our app class, I'm going to create a new instance of our vehicle class. Let's call it vehicle1 equals new vehicle. And another instance of car class. And what polymorphism means in a nutshell is that if you have a subclass of a superclass, you could always use the subclass where you would normally use the superclass. For example, if we create here another instance of vehicle, let's say vehicle2, if we want, we can make this reference point to this reference. And that is because this reference is pointing to an object of type vehicle. And we're making our new reference point to the same object that our old reference was pointing at. And now we have two references pointing at the same object because it's actually only one object that we created right here. But because of polymorphism, since car is a subclass of vehicle, I'm guaranteed that whenever I have a vehicle, I can use a car. So here I can also say car. And this is polymorphism in action. And now let's give vehicle a method. I'm gonna say here public void, let's say design, because every vehicle can have a design. And I'm gonna say here sysout, and here I'm gonna say vehicle design. And now I'm gonna go in our car class and I'm gonna override this method. I'm gonna go to source, override, and here I'm gonna say car design. So right here I have a reference that's pointing to a car, which is kind of vehicle, right? Because car is subclass of vehicle, therefore it is a vehicle. So if we say right here vehicle2.design, can you guess which method will be called? The one in the superclass or the one in the subclass? The important thing right here is that this vehicle is pointing to a car object. So because this vehicle reference is pointing to a car object, therefore it's going to use the method in the car class. So if I click run here, it's going to say car design. So what really matters when you call a method in polymorphism is not the type of the reference that you use. It's actually the object which that reference is pointing at. So the type of the reference right here is vehicle, but the actual object is car. So the method that's going to run is from the car class. And now if we go and add a method in our car class, and I'm gonna say here riding the car. And now if we go in our main class and say here car.ride, of course this is going to call my new method in car class, and it's gonna say riding the car. But if, for example, we say vehicle2.ride, this is gonna cause me an error. And if you see the error, it says the method ride is undefined for the type vehicle. And if we looked at the autocomplete, you could see that there is no ride method that you could call. So the important thing that you have to understand here is that when you call a method, it's the actual type of the method that decides which methods you can call. But when you actually call the method, it's the object of the reference that decides which method is going to be called. So it's the object that's going to run the relevant code. So another case that you could use polymorphism can be, for example, if we make a new method right here, let's say we're gonna name it create design, and we're gonna pass an argument of type vehicle. So as long as this argument is of type vehicle, I can definitely call a design method right here. And right here I can call our new method, and I can pass here a car reference, because polymorphism guarantees me that wherever a superclass is expected, I can pass in a subclass instead. So therefore car is a subclass of vehicle, which means a car extends vehicle, therefore I can pass a car reference wherever a vehicle reference is expected. So if we run this, it's gonna say car design down here. If you look at polymorphism, you can actually understand how references work versus how objects work, so I think it's a very enlightening topic. You can find this code in the resources section to exercise by yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next lecture.